Hello there boys and girls, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Bilbao Revival, and today we bring you a really important game in the Champions League against Olympiacos. We win it and results go away with the Arsenal game. We can win the group. We lose it, we could potentially go out into the Europa League, unfortunately. So hopefully today it's more of the first thing than the latter thing. So all in all, really exciting game for us. And then we've got Sevilla, who are actually in 4th place in the league and only 9 points behind us. So if they beat us on that, they can really close it up to 6 points. So we have played a game in between the last time we met, and the last time we met was really disappointing. 3-1 loss against Madrid. Thought they were there for the taking, but just couldn't do it. They had the quality still to come in and do the job on us. But we followed that up with a 1-0 win against Alaves, and Iñaki Williams scoring the all-important goal for us there. They went down to 10 men on the 86th minute, and as you can see from the ratings, people really not playing the best, but we managed to scrape a 1-0 victory away from home. I think some of the players need that win to break sooner rather than later. And this is how the league stands. You've got Madrid, Lyon and Sevilla all 9 points behind us in the league. You've got Vigo a further 2 points behind them in 5th, and then Betis a further point in 6th. And then Barcelona in 23rd. You've still got Atleti down in the bottom 3. They have sacked Jurgen Klopp, which, with that record, you probably would say it's fair, and they're only in that relegation zone with goal difference. So they get a couple of wins together, get a few results going the right way. It's gonna be it should be all rosy for them, really, to be fair. But let's get straight into this game against Olympiacos. This is going to be the team. You've got Kepa in goal, Martinez, Nunez, and Sanchez at the back line, Monreal on the left hand side, Perez on the right hand side, Sanchez and Herrera in the middle. Interaspe is nearly fit. He'll probably be fully fit in a week or so, but I don't really want to rush him back. Williams on that right hand side, Munayin in behind Benito Franco. Benito Franco, 24 goals this season. He is our star man so far this year. Control fluid as always, and we're going to submit that team, and I'll see you when we get to kick off. They're kicking us off. They're in their red and black. We're in our red and white. And they've got a really good team, to be fair. Fellaini, John Obi Mikel, Dembele, Borini. So they've got a good set of Premier League players there who've played at the top end of the football pyramid. But we're going to get the first highlight. Franco one-on-one with the defender. Can he get away? Yes, he can. Capino at the near post. Really good stop from him. And Benito Franco needs to be firing all cylinders on this one. Perez with a throw-in, and Franco picking that ball up, and he's driving forward into Iñaki Williams, and he got a deflection on the cross back to Benito Franco. Herrera's picking that ball up, and Munayin's there into Benito Franco again, and Capino yet again making the save. And Herrera with the ball in the middle of the park. He's being pressed quite heavily by a Olympiacos midfielder, but he gets the ball away, and Sanchez now in the middle into Munayin, and Munayin, lovely through ball into Iñaki Williams, into Benito Franco, and that's 1-0 Bilbao. Lovely play from Munayin, Williams and Franco putting that ball away. Lovely through ball from Ika Munayin. We'll see that here in the 3D, and he just sees the run of Iñaki Williams, puts it in between the centre half and the left back, and Benito Franco's not going to miss from 8 yards out. 1-0 Bilbao, 25 minutes gone. And that sees us through to half time. After that Benito Franco goal, nothing really happened. Seemed to be pretty dominant. As you can see, 8 shots to their 4, 5 on target to their 0. So looking really good. Arsenal 1-0 up against Saint Etienne, and Lacazette scoring in 3 minutes there. So that'll book them as group winners. I'm just going to keep it calm and just say, look, you play well, but there's still room for improvement out there. Lots more to come from some of the guys out there. Someone like Iñaki Williams on a 6.5, Sanchez on a 6.6. Munayin on a 6.7, so some of the top guys aren't playing particularly well. Hopefully they can kick that in to another gear in this second half. Capino with the ball in his hands in say first 7 or 8 minutes of the second half, and they try and launch it up to Borini, but Munayin gets that ball down into Ander Herrera. Lovely through ball to Iñaki Williams again. Can he pull it back? He goes for goal himself. Lovely play from Iñaki Williams. I said told him he wasn't playing particularly well in the first half, and he's come out and scored a decisive second goal for us. Lovely control by Ika Munayin. Gets Ander Herrera on the ball, and lovely through ball for Iñaki Williams. Thought he's going to pull it back for Benito Franco, but he goes on all on his own, and squeezes it into the near post, and 2-0 to Bilbao. And there we have it, full-time whistle gone. That second goal really did wrap it up for us on the 54th minute for Iñaki Williams. And Herrera with a player of the match performance, 7.9 for the tireless midfielder. And really good win. I think Arsenal won as well. Fantastic, great to see that we got a performance as well as the 3 points. Arsenal won 3-0, so that sees them through as group winners, and we go through as the second place. So who can we get in the next round of the Champions League? We can get Monaco, we can get Man United, we can get Bayern Munich yet again, we can get Juventus, Shakhtar, Man City, or Paris Saint-Germain. Shakhtar is probably the easiest one out of all of those, which I like to get. The rest of them really tough draws, and not looking forward to seeing who we get in the next round of the Champions League. But coming up next, Sevilla in La Liga. I'll see you when we get there. Right, we're here at the San Mamés against Sevilla, and again, as you can see from above me, Madrid have already played this weekend, and Coruña have beaten them 2-1 at their own ground. So really good for us that they keep losing. The bigger teams keep losing. The Madrids, the Barcelonas, the Sevillas, the Vigos, they keep losing against other teams. We either keep winning or drawing, and keeps us top of the tree, a little bit further away from everybody else. And this is going to be the team selection, as you can see. It's going to be exactly the same as the one that played against Olympiacos. So let's get straight into this game and let's get to kick off. So Sevilla 9 points behind us in the league. They're lining up with a 4-1-4-1. Prato has scored the most goals in the league. He's up there with Benito Franco. So it's who can take their chances today and who can really take the game by the scruff of the neck. At the minute, it's looking like it's all Sevilla, and we're not really getting a look in. Prato with the ball at his feet, just about 10 minutes gone, and he goes for an audacious shot, and not going to worry Kepa at all. Finally get our first shot on target 15 minutes in, and some of the boys aren't really clicking at the minute, and Musso tries to find Sisto down the left hand side, but we cut that out, and Ander Herrera with the ball at his feet, and going out to that right hand side with Iñaki Williams, back to Ander Herrera into Monreal, and he finds Monreal on the left hand side into Benito Franco near post. Monreal with the assist. Say he only needs one or two chances and he's likely to get a goal, and Benito Franco scoring yet again this season. Munayin gets the ball out to Monreal, who drills the cross in. Franco gets ahead of his marker, and it's 1-0 Bilbao, 20 minutes gone. And that sees us through to half-time. Ander Herrera picking up a knee injury towards the end of that half. I'm going to bring him off at half-time and bring Naviera on. And Monreal's looking a little bit tired as well. I'm just going to calmly say to the guys, you played well, but there is room for improvement. A couple of players are switching off. There's a lot more to come from some of these guys. Monreal switching off, which is not what you need at left wing back. And there's a lot more to come from this team in the second half. Sevilla having more of the game. They've changed to a 4-2-2-2 in this second half, gone a little bit more attacking, trying to get Prato into the game, because he is their main man. Monreal on the hour mark, we're going to get him off for Farajo down the left hand side. He's only had a card and he's not playing particularly well, to be fair. Let's make that change straight away. Perez now, that's before the change has been made, into Iñaki Williams, into Munayin, and we get the ball out to Monreal, who will be going off after this highlight. Williams picking up that ball from Monreal. Munayin getting a little bit pressed for the ball, and they get the ball back to Sevilla, into Pizarro, out to Pione Sisto, and they try and get the ball up to Prato, but lovely header from Nunez. Munayin back to Sanchez. We've got a really good young midfield out there now. Franco into Munayin, into Monreal, into the near post. Oh, how has Williams missed that? In off the crossbar, and cannot believe Iñaki Williams has missed that for an open goal from 2 or 3 yards out. I was saying Sanchez and Naviera in the middle of midfield now, and we've got some young legs in there. Naviera whipping the ball in into Benito Franco, and it's a sliding tackle on him, but Sarabia is going to get that ball up to Prato. Prato's driving forward, but Sanchez doing really good work coming back and putting a shift in, really, to be fair. Naviera into Perez on this right hand side. This game really even keel now. Naviera into Munayin. Can he find a decisive pass? He can. Naviera driving through into Benito Franco, in off the foot of the post and out. Could have been 2 or 3 with Iñaki Williams possibly missing the open chance of the season, and Sanchez looking a little bit tired now as well. Naviera can't get onto that ball, and Sisto up to Katrick, and Katrick going to get closed down by Sanchez. Carrico into Pizarro, lovely through ball to Pione Sisto, and Kepa with a massive save there, keeping us 1-0 up, and we're looking like they are the strongest out of the two teams at the minute, and Sanchez not having the best of games. We're going to switch him and Raul Garcia, and just put Raul Garcia as the Mazzala for the final 20 minutes or so. But yeah, really nervous ending to this game. 10 minutes to go. Kaja out on that right hand side into Bazzaro, into Nzonzi, who's come on, and Munayin, and I think that's Inigo Martinez with the tackle. Williams down this right hand side into Munayin. Can he get the ball out to the left? No, he goes to the left himself into Farajo, trying to find Benito Franco, and Pizarro's just going to knock that ball down to Farajo into Munayin. Munayin now taking lovely turn from Munayin, and Williams 5-6 yards out, should be putting that at least on target, but he fires just wide. He could have put us 2-0 up in the second half with an open goal gaping, but hasn't done that. Will those misses come back to haunt us? Are we going to cling on to this 1-0 victory? And this should be it. This should be the end of the second half. There we go. The full-time whistle's gone. 1-0 to Bilbao. We're really dragging out these wins. And Iker Munayin with the player of the match. 7.9 for him. 16 shots. Only 5 on target though. Need to be working on the finishing aspect of our game. Sevilla came to the San Memes and gave us a really good game. Lucas Prato up there with Benito Franco, with the top marksman of La Liga, but we managed to keep him out, and we managed to keep a clean sheet. 1-0 to Bilbao. Ander Herrera, though, out for 3 days, only a bruised knee, so it's not too bad. And this is how the table finishes for us so far. Barcelona's still got to play. Gijón have still got to play as well, but we are now 12 points. We are now 12 points clear of Madrid, and Gijón are the only ones that really can draw that back to 9 points if they win their game this weekend, who is against Valencia. So really tough game for Gijón to keep that kind of march going against us. But we're not finished in today's episode. We do still have the Champions League draw. Here we go then. Before we leave today's episode, the Champions League first knockout round today. The draw is going to be made, and then we'll see where that fits into the schedule and what's going to happen when we come back. So we're not seeded, so we can't get Arsenal because they're in our group, and I don't think we can get no Spanish teams in there. So we can't get Arsenal because they're the only ones that are in our group. The rest are open to us. So Shakhtar really are the ones that you're looking at. So let's just draw the next team. Chelsea are going to be playing Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona and Juventus, Napoli and Man United, Inter will play City, Villarreal will play Bayern Munich, Dortmund will play Arsenal, Bilbao will play Monaco. So we will face Monaco first at the San Memes, and then we'll go to Monaco in the second leg, and then Madrid get Shakhtar. So not a bad draw with all the teams that are in there. Monaco and Shakhtar probably the two that we were looking for. Still got some good players though. Monaco, they've brought in people like Firmino, Lukaku. Okay, the boy Firmino and Lukaku. They've still got Thomas Lemar as well. So yeah, it's going to be a really interesting game, interesting way to go about it. Let's see where that fits in. So that fits in all the way down here, February, March time. We will be back though at the start of January. I think we're going to bring you Gijón, who are still in the top 4, and one of the newly promoted sides, Atletico Pamplona, who are one of our affiliates as well. So we'll bring you those 2 games at the start of January, and then we'll kick in to the kind of end of January, probably even go straight through to that Champions League tie if there isn't any big team that we're going to be playing in the Spanish Cup. But that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content that's coming forward. Remember to tick that little bell icon right next to the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any uploads straight into your sub boxes. You get notified. And until next time when we play Gijón and Pamplona, I'll see you soon.